Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. So today I'm actually going to do something that I almost never do, which is praising YouTube. Now, the thing is, I've seen this supposed new redesign in some computers that weren't even logged into YouTube. So it's very likely that this might be an experimental thing that they could be pushing out to a bunch of isolated computers out there, but regardless. Apparently, if you're a part of YouTube Premium, you'll get the chance to try out this new redesign that's currently, from what I understand, still experimental. Again, I'm pretty sure I've seen this in some computers because I'll show you what the redesign. Actually, no, I think I can show you guys right now. It's basically this. So if you scroll down, you'll notice this. It's usually not like this. It's usually like this. You scroll down, you see comments, and then the recommended videos they'll show here on the side. But here, the comments are right here. You click here, you read the comments. Uh, this could either be a good or bad thing. This, on the other hand, I will say one thing. I'm not that big of a fan. I'm actually, to be honest. And for one, I feel like this, plastering of video thumbnails, like just this grid-like design, I feel like it's more fitting for mobile devices, tablets, stuff like that. On a desktop web browser, doesn't look as clean. I'm gonna be honest. And something that I feel like will make this look even worse is when you're putting this on a 4K monitor. Now the thing is, I don't know how many people out there are actually watching YouTube under 4K monitors. Maybe not a lot, but if you're someone who, for example, will watch YouTube videos through the YouTube app on your smart TV, and assuming that your smart TV is 4K, then it's very likely you know what I'm talking about, because the thing is, YouTube thumbnails only go up to 720p from what I remember. I don't think you go higher than that. At least that's the last time I checked. Maybe since then they might have updated the resolution of YouTube thumbnails, but at least the last time I checked, YouTube thumbnails, even if you upload a YouTube thumbnail that's above 720p, by 720p I mean like 1280 by 720 resolution, uh, the image will be converted into 720p. And the thing is, if you're looking this from a 1080p monitor ish, since the thumbnails are relatively small, they might not look super blurry, but when you put this on a 4K monitor, it definitely looks blurry, 100%. So anyone with high resolution monitors, this is not going to be a very good design, because at least with this, uh, these are, I feel like, small enough that it's not going to look blurry comparatively speaking when you put this on a monitor, 4K monitor. But this, you will. But anyway, uh, that's the one complaint I will share. But other than that, there is one aspect of this that I do really like, and that is live streams. Because, see, I'm pretty sure there was this one time I recorded a video complaining about this, but I don't know if I've ever uploaded it. I guess anyone that checks my catalog of YouTube videos can confirm if I did or not. But one complaint that I kind of always had with YouTube is when you're watching this through a web browser and you want to see the chat. I'm going to show you an example because this is a incognito tab, so it shouldn't have it. But you have the chat here, you have the section for the chat, and then you have the live stream. Now, if you wanted to put this at full screen, then the chat would be gone. It would the section for the chat would be completely gone. And so if you want to see the chat, you either have to watch it like this or like this, and it disappeared. It's whatever, just leave it as it is. But yeah, these are pretty much the only options. Now the thing is, I understand why it's like this, because if you put it like the actually this might be actually no, this is a good example. This is actually the main reason why I decided to record this with my ultra wide monitor. But let's just for 1 second imagine that I'm displaying this from a 1080p monitor. It really wouldn't have space for any chat unless you're willing to share some of the screen with the chat tab. And the thing is, you can actually do that on the mobile app, but never on the browser. Now the thing is, to be fair, if I was watching this on a 16 by 9 monitor and the video is in 16 by 9, I probably wouldn't want to watch the video like this. However, this is a good example because this is a 21 by 9 monitor. So if I put this at full screen, I have enough space that some of that space could probably be occupied with chat. But they never really gave me this option. Another suggestion that I've always had is maybe they could allow me to put the chat section on a different monitor. So if you have a multi-monitor setup, one monitor you can display the entire video at full screen, while the other monitor it has like a small little section for chat. I don't know how feasible that is. I don't even know if you can code that without any problems, or if YouTube even has the capability of doing that. I always assumed that they could, but I don't know. But regardless, with this new redesign, you actually can do that. So if I put this on full screen, look, I can actually I muted the video because I don't know if I could fucking go through any copyright bullshit. But yeah, I put this on full screen, and yeah, you have a chat here, and you have the entire video at full screen. And obviously, if this was in a 1080p monitor, it would pretty much be like how it shows up on mobile, where it will essentially share the entire space with both. So the video wouldn't be entirely in full screen necessarily. It definitely wouldn't occupy at least as much of the screen that it could. But in this case, it does occupy some amount, and I do like that. I think this is going to be really good for me personally because I watch live streams and sometimes I want to see the chat, and I feel like now I have a bigger perspective, and I don't know, I feel like this is a pretty good change overall. Other than that, I'm not sure if there's really any other change that I've noticed. Oh, the text for the wait. Yeah, was I that's interesting. Did you guys see that? Yeah, I could apparently I can just slide this. Could I do that with old YouTube? Let me try. Oh, I can. Okay, so that's not a good. That's not. I guess I just never noticed that because I never thought I fucking needed it. But anyway, regardless, I have noticed that the text for the title increased. This is bigger now. This took me some time to get used to, and to be honest, for the most part, I kind of don't really like how big it is. It's kind of distracting. But whatever. I feel like this is something that I'm probably gonna get used to over time. Honestly, all of this, at least to me, feels like they were trying to this seems like a very tablet-esque redesign. This reminds me of Windows 8. Like this reminds me of when Microsoft made Windows 8 and so much of their design philosophy was based around tablets. Like the text here is probably big so that it could be visible in smaller mobile devices like tablet. I don't know. That's the impression that I have at least. Like I don't know, is YouTube like making this appealing for like surfaces or something like that? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, but I do like this though. This is good. I do like it. And yeah, I think for the time being I'm gonna keep this on because I can turn it off. But I think for now, I'm pretty curious. I'm gonna leave it as it is. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to say. Take care.